5 Unusual People in the World, Part 136. Hello everyone, I'm Keisha, and have a great day. Each of us is incredibly lucky. You may not realize it when life pressures are on your frail body, but stay strong because the people in this video will energize you. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5. Manpreet Singh. Manpreet Singh was born on March 21, 2017, in Bihar, India. Since birth, he has had unusual characteristics and underdeveloped body parts such as small head, large eyes, especially lacking a large part of the brain. When discovering her child's abnormalities, Khalida Begum, the child's mother, was extremely shocked and sad. She even asked the hospital midwife to abandon the baby, not to breastfeed him. However, after being advised and reassured by everyone, Khalida finally agreed to breastfeed. Initially, Khalida Begum didn't want to keep the baby right after birth. According to an initial diagnosis from an Indian hospital doctor, Manpreet Singh has a very rare malformation called anencephaly, a brain, skull, and scalp malformation that occurs during embryo pregnancy. According to the Centre for Disease Control and Prevention in UK statistics, for every 10,000 pregnant mothers, up to 5 children suffer from this defect. Returning from the hospital, the boy was like an alien phenomenon that attracted all attention. Every day, villagers flocked to Khalida's house to witness and ask about the boy. Many people compare Manpreet Singh to an incarnation of the famous Hindu Christian monkey god, Hanuman. We always want to be a few inches taller to make our bodies look more attractive. But there are people who don't need to wish as they keep growing taller, not just stopping at a few inches taller. Number 4. Radhuan Charbit. Radhuan Charbit, born on October 27, 1968, in Rashtrapur, northeastern Tunisia, is a former world record holder with a height of 7 feet 8.87 inch, established by the Guinness Book of Records on April 23, 1999, at the Hilton Hotel in Tunis. He was considered the tallest man alive until Bel Shishun measured on January 15, 2005 at 7 feet 9 inch tall. Charbit is 5 feet 7 inch at 15 years old, 6 feet 7 inch at 11, and 6 feet 8 inch at 18. He weighs 366 pounds and is 55 in size. However, his health is affected by his enormous condition. The test showed that the increased secretion of the pituitary causes diabetes. After several surgeries, he lived with a steady decrease in blood sugar. Although the enormous height is always something to be proud of, it actually brings many obstacles in life. He always had trouble choosing shoes and outfits. Instead of going to fashion stores to choose outfits, ordering his own production is also something he always has to do. And while many would feel uncomfortable if a passerby stared and gawked at them when they were in public, Charbit really loved the attention and doesn't mind it, and once said in an interview, "This is a gift from God to me. Not everyone gets such a unique gift." Fibrodysplasia is a rare and strange disease. It affects the growth of cells and tissues, leading to a deformity like on this man's face. Number 3. Godfrey Baguma. Godfrey Baguma, born in 1969, Ugandan, has a very different face. It looks distorted and concave. He was known to everyone when he participated in the Ugliest Man in the World contest held in 2002 and won first prize. Unexpectedly, thanks to his alien-like face, Godfrey suddenly became a famous star across the country. Ever since he was a child, Godfrey lived in fear and discomfort when he was considered a strange creature. Born in Kayanzana, Luango, Godfrey was abandoned by his mother at birth and was later raised by his grandmother. At the age of 10, the man began to develop swelling in the cheeks. Taking advantage of his distinction, Godfrey made a living. He took part in the event as Uganda's Ugliest Man, so that everyone who attended could see with their own eyes. In addition, Godfrey also regularly performs many talented individuals, such as singing and monologue acting at events. Despite possessing an ugly appearance, Godfrey Baguma has had 3 wives and 8 children. These women have completely normal looks. The first wife had 2 children with him. The remaining 6 children were of the second marriage. Recently, in 2020, Godfrey got married for the 3rd time. The fashion world is quite selective, looking for tall people with beautiful faces and toned bodies. But something have changed for a while. Trim people have appeared in the world of models. Number 2. Melanie Gaydos. Melanie Gaydos, born in 1989 in America, is a special woman, an actress and model who faces the fashion industry and beauty trends. She won her challenge and seduced many internet users. Such a strange appearance is due to epidermal dysplasia Melanie has had since she was born. This very rare genetic disease specifically blocks the growth of teeth, hair, nails, pores, cartilage, and bones. There is currently no cure. In addition, it also has other symptoms such as poor heart resistance, no tears and sweat, poor eyesight. At first glance, it seems the disease doesn't give any chance to a girl like her. Melanie used to think that she would be discriminated against all her life because of her unusual appearance. And the truth is that it only happened when she was a child, with the ignorance of the children. But she decided to not let the disease limit her, and in 2013, she decided to become a model. Discovered by Bored Panda, this extraordinary artist has beautiful and powerful photos on many pages. What a real life lesson in determination for all of us. Children having a disease is very painful for any parent. It also happens to people in the next family, even they have been kicked out of the village. Number 1. Bhawana Thami. Bhawana Thami in Dhalaka, Nepal, suffers from a strange disease that causes half of the baby's face to be blackened with hair from birth. This disease can turn into cancer if not treated promptly. The people in the same village always see Bhawana as a monster because of that face. Being born with a very rare disease, she was forced to hide and is rejected for 9 years of her life out of shame. Not stopping there, the family has to endure the villagers' belief that a child with such an appearance is definitely a witch. The village council decided to isolate the family from society, after which they were evicted to the village boundary. The girl's parents were unable to explain anything to the villagers because they themselves did not know what happened to the poor daughter. Bhawana's father, Kaluman, never allowed his daughter to look in the mirror. However, once in a while, a journalist took a picture of Bhawana and showed it to her, making her feel scared and shocked. Currently, through many surgeries, she has completely removed facial hair. Bhawana's appearance has changed every day since the beauty activities took place. Now, she enjoys school activities, and the local villagers have finally accepted her and her family into the community. Most people with strange looks are caused by certain diseases. Although it may give someone fame and economic growth, I still hope that such diseases will disappear forever. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you again.